Today I want to talk about back cracking or neck cracking. I see so many people and meet so many people out in the community who self-manipulate or self-adjust, whether it be their low back, whether it be their neck, their mid-back. And it does, for them, provide some temporary relief, but the problem is not being corrected. And self-manipulating or back cracking is not chiropractic either, because a lot of times people do get confused with chiropractic and just cracking or popping a joint in your spine on your own. Sometimes people may think that they don't even need to see a chiropractor because they can adjust themselves, or they can have a family member or friend adjust them at home by either stepping on their back, by either holding them up and pressing on their spine, or they crack their neck themselves. First of all, that is dangerous. Second of all, that does indicate instability of your spine, more than likely hypermobility of your spine, but the problem is not being corrected. And the joints that are usually hypermobile are adjacent or next to the fixated joint, which is the joint that's actually misaligned. And the fixation is basically they're stuck in an abnormal position and they're not able to move on its own. So your body and your brain is trying to adapt to it by causing body imbalance, but it also gives you, or some people, the urgency to feel like their back needs to be cracked or adjusted. But usually the joints that are moving are not the joints that are misaligned, or what we call a subluxation. They're usually not the subluxation. So it's so crucial, if you do feel the urge or the need to self-manipulate or adjust, that you do go to the chiropractor and you get checked for a subluxation, because more than likely you have one present, and that's the reason why you feel like you need your back to move or your neck to move as well. But definitely avoid twisting your own spine and neck because, again, it can cause injury to your spine by amateurly just trying to manipulate your spine or move joints in the spine. So I highly recommend that you go to a chiropractor, your local chiropractor, and get checked for a subluxation, because removing a subluxation is a more specific and detailed procedure than you may think. A chiropractic adjustment is a specific adjustment given to a specific vertebrae or joint in the spine in a very specific direction. The force is applied in a very specific direction. It's not just amateurly rotating, manipulating, or popping your neck or back that's going to correct a subluxation. A subluxation takes an analysis to locate and an analysis and procedure to correct. So highly recommend that you go see a local chiropractor. If you are in the Tampa Bay area, we're with Essence of Life Spinal Care. We're more than happy to evaluate you, check your spine. Whether you have symptoms or not, having a subluxation in your spine interferes with your life, interferes with your health expression. So you will benefit from removing any subluxations in the spine that are present, allowing the brain to communicate with the body and organs effectively, increasing your immune system, your overall mental clarity, and even emotional balance as well. All plays a role in the central nervous system, which is housed within your spine. So I highly recommend that you go see one, especially if you feel the urge to manipulate or crack your spine, neck or low back. Again, this is Dr. Miranda with Essence of Life Spinal Care, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.